could be a hospital according to my ideology. Because there's a lot of location. I mean, sorry, yes, a lot of locations that are dependent on that. On top of that, we don't have an ambulance. Even if you are calling the ambulance, it wants to give a birth, then now he's giving a challenge because he can, I mean, she can birth along the way to hospital because we have to travel more than 2 hours to reach that the hospital. So a lot. Another thing, people of Matanen, they are not working, so they have to employ. I mean, so they have to hire the bakis because there's no tax there. It's only the bakis that are working on that way. So it almost for my last knowing about the price, it was 500 and something just to take a trip from Mantanen to Lusikisiki Hospital. Then people they have to use their grant to pay those cars. If, like for example, if there's somebody who is sick, if there's somebody who want to give birth, so even I can mention a lot. Then because of this road is very long, and also in Mantaneni, the other challenge, the teachers, nurses, and some policies are not living, are not staying in Mantaneni because of the condition of Mantaneni. They decided to stay in town. As they have decided to stay in town, find that if it is raining maybe 2 or 3 days without stopping, definitely the learners will left alone. And even the patient, because some of the nurses are staying in town. The policies, they are staying in town. Even so, you'll find that they will leave unattended because of the road. A lot, I mean, although I don't have pictures of the incidences such as the cars were rolled, or yes, were rolled around it because of the wetness of the road or the condition of the road. But a lot of incidences, if the investigation can take place to to Mantanani, and maybe they can take information about those incidences or the records of the accidents caused by the bad road from T. The name of that road is T153 to T155. So because of the gravity, then the teachers wonder if it's raining, nurses, and also the policies, some of them they are left around. On top of that, the police, they are calling if something that is happening at the location. You'll find they will delay because of the road. They cannot run fast because of the road. So it's having a lot of potholes. I think I'm repeating for several times the issue of the potholes. And then another thing, if people they want to visit like in towns such as the Home Affairs, the Post, all those departments, they need to go there and see near or on the on that office outside. They're using the cardboard to sleep outside. I can see the danger of the lives of people of Mankanen. I can see because if I'm not mistaken, last year my brother went there to get 350 grants. There's an incident happened there of the robbery. He was there. Pepetsa Kweba was like, I don't know what he was trying to do, but it was like that. So people, if they need help uh, for the things that are near to town, they need to sleep around there, or they need to sleep on those offices. Then another thing about about Matlaneni, uh, we in fact, we as a community, I'm a community member, I'm not a politician, I'm just a community member, I'm not a politician. Just it's just a complaint from the community as I am a community member. That is the first one, the issue of the road. It is poor. If you can get a tar road, I think it can be better for the police, for the teachers, for the clinic, because I'm more concerned about the clinic that, and also as well as the children, because the future of the learners now is dying in our what else again? No, I think let me stop here because most of the things are repeatedly to the on my first introduction. Um, yes, I can stop here for now.
Thank you
Hello.
very much. Yes, we engage on Mr. Miyako.
Yebo, mama, ngiyakuzwa.
Thank you very much for your presentation and apologies for the sound disturbances. But we really, really appreciate not only your patience, but also the care you are giving to your communities to the extent that you have gone as far as representing them at this inquiry. We thank you very much for that, and we hope that you will continue to represent the struggles of your community as you are. Now, as I have indicated to yourself earlier, we will now engage with you as a panel, and I will start with Dr. Fobosi on my left and thereafter go to Dr. Pata on my right. Just please confirm if you can still hear me.
Yes, I can hear you, ma'am. Just to add another information that is sticky one that I
Yes,
forgot
please
to,
do.
to
Please do. Yes.
yes. They did give us the RDP houses, but not all of the residents of Mantlane. They give some of. On top of that, they give us the Jojo, but during winter season, those Jojo tanks are totally empty. The evidence of that, if there's a funeral, they need to phone to my municipality to bring water. So sometimes they can answer the phone under the municipality, or they cannot answer the phone. So failing so, you have to hire, it's either the truck or the buggy to fetch water around town, or there's a river that it's not big, but it's giving us water almost every season. It's we call it umkata. Umkata is having water, but it is far from us. If I can repeat the issue of the unemployment of the people from Manklaning, so they need to use this money for grant, or if luckily you are somebody who's working to hire those car or trucks. Yes, so it's that one that I was interested to indicate. Thank you, ma'am.
Much, Mr. Miego. We appreciate that. Then I'll hand over to Dr. Fobosi and thereafter Dr. Carter, as I indicated earlier.
Right. Thank you, Commissioner. And thank you, Mr. Mayeko.
Miekwa,
Yes,
Mayekwa.
yes. Thank you, Mr. Goes. Goes. Thank you so much. And thank you for giving that good evidence. And very much thank you as well for representing the community in Matlane, Matlabeng. They're very happy to have you. And just you've mentioned some of the things, especially related to the poor access to road infrastructure, to proper road infrastructure, which is a problem. Um, and also you've linked that to the issues of lack of access to proper healthcare, lack of access to education, and the fact that some women end up facing problems of not accessing healthcare when they are pregnant, which is a problem. Um, can you just tell us, do you perhaps have a number of people, particularly women, um, who have been affected by this lack of ambulances? So where they have to go to hospital, but there's no healthcare available. What has been the case? Do you have the exact numbers of those people? That's the first question of the three I have. Thank you.
Mhm. All right. Maybe I can try to engage them maybe later on, because I don't want to start with my sister. My sister, there's a child who born, it was 1998. Yeah, 1998. That is her first child at home, because she she's Makoti. Then now she got a child. We tried to phone an ambulance. The ambulance, they were promising to come till he give birth. But I can try to engage. But this thing is something that is common to us, because we know we are in the poor rural area. So some of the things it's not amazing us, because it's something that is common. We born on that situation. As we are growing now, we are old now. So I don't have yet the details of them, but I can promise to get their names and their contact as well to engage on this. Maybe later on.
Right. No, that's fine. That's fine, Mr. Miego. Just as a lead up to that question, the conditions that you've explained, especially that ambulance one and the road conditions, the clinic and whatever, how many years has the community faced those conditions? Do you have a number of years so that we know that this has been happening for this number of years?
Since I'm born from Mantanini, now I'm turning 38 years now. So I don't know it's when, but it's long time ago. It's long time ago. Since now, since then till now, the poor, the poorest. I mean, it's only the poorest location in Lusilisig, but I can't mention other locations, but I'm talking mine, because I do have an experience of my location.
Okay.
So I can say maybe 50 years and above. I can say.
Okay. No, thank you, Mr. Miego. The last one is now seeing these conditions and with all the work that you do, are there any counselors there? Have you engaged with any counselors there, given the conditions that are happening there?
Yes, we do have counselors. Our first counselor to see the thing they call counselor. It was I don't know what year is that. It's 1994 around, so to see the person who called counselor. On my village, I know the chief. So it was Mr. Mtetelo, the first one. Then the second one, it was Mr. Kwesha. Then the third one, the recent one, is I think He's still new. Mr. That the name of the councillor is Mrekiswa. I forgot his surname, but I don't think he knows. He knows everything of the Matane, but we used to visit them to request or to ask. They used to say to us, the road that is team. I want to quote exactly about those T's because I want to speak something that is yes, that is correct. Just off on please. Um, yes, that is T 155 and T 153. They used to say to us, those roads are not dependent to the municipalities. They are under some. They used to tell us on that when we are complaining, because when we are see around, there are some wards in Mantanen, we will find that those roads are much better than those T's. Those T's are very, very bad. They used to say they are dependent to the they are dependent to Sandra, or this is what, but those this is Sandra. We used to inquire that. Hello?
Okay. Oh,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
you done, Mr. Nyekwa. Done, sir.
You are done?
I'm asking if you are done.
Oh, yes, I'm done.
Okay,
I'm
thank
done
you.
on that
Okay,
question.
thank you.
No, thank you very much, Mr. Miyakwa. Then Dr. Kata will engage with you.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Mr. Mnyekwa. Just a quick one from my side. You've indicated that during rainy season, the staff members of these facilities who don't live in the area, they sometimes don't come in at all to, for instance, the clinic because of the roads condition. So tell me, what do you do then? You've indicated in one instance that you pay up to an extent of 500, an amount of 500 Rand to get them to the hospital. But what if people don't have that 500 Rand? What happens then? I want you to tell
Thank you,
me what happens.
thank you, thank you so much, ma'am. That's a good question. They used to borrow. Sometimes they used to pay by their goat. Sometimes I know from my experience. They used to pay. Maybe it's either if you do have a ship, you have to use your ship, or you have to pay. You have to pay by your goat. So because as we are in a rural area, so now we are having those livestock. So now, if you don't have cash, it's either you use option whereby you are paying maybe by installment. Maybe you are paying maybe on this month you are going to give them maybe 250. Then next month you are giving another 250. It depends on your agreement.
And in respect of children getting to school, what do they do?
Um, uh, Sometimes you'll find that there are teachers that are there naturally. So you'll find they will attend. If it is raining, most of the Eastern Cape schools, you'll find they usher the learners out because of beside the road is the issue of the rivers they cross. So you'll find the schools are not working if it is raining maybe 2 up to maybe 5 days, or if it is raining many days.
Lastly, just maybe you can advise us from your perspective, being very much involved in your community. How do we resolve this? What do you think we must do as a commission to shed light on your challenges that you're experiencing?
Thank you so much. What I can suggest is that You can wait, as you see, as now is December is coming now. You can maybe one of the panel or the whole panel without telling anyone. Just contact me and I can go visit with you and see even the condition of the people who are staying in Mantane. You'll find those taxi, I can call taxi because they are falling under the transportation industry. They are using the bakkies. On those bakkies, you'll find they are loading maybe 18 people, 18 people, and with their goods, maybe just to visit without wearing anything that is showing you where you're from. Because most of the time, people they are aware if maybe someone who's coming from the department, they are aware. They try to fix some of the things. They used to do that. Even now, as we are going to vote next year, you'll find they will use a grader to just a little bit maintain something like this. So according to your question, just visit my place so that is you can see, you can take photos yourself, or the panel itself, to take the photos, to take the videos, and to see the load of the transport that are using this road, those routes. Because more than 20 locations, they are using those routes that I mentioned, is T153 and T155. So I can be happy to engage, or I can be happy to see this time of our leaders to come to us and see the conditions that we are living on. The most important thing is the issue of the water. I'm sorry to go back. That is now I'm indicating those things that are very crucial. We can go for the water. That is the first thing on my area. Then we can go the issue of the roads and see. Luckily, I think you used to see the cutting edge. I was planning to call the cutting edge as well to see the situation that we are living on in Sigmatlani. So that's my answer.
Thank you
Just
so
to
much.
come to us and see. Thank you.
I'm handing you over back to Commissioner Tuli. Thank you so much, sir.
Puti, thank you very much for the heart that you have for your community. We really appreciate it. There are no questions on my side, and therefore I'm going to invite you to offer us any closing remarks if you do have any. Maybe if there's anything that you left out that you want to state, please feel free.
Okay. I can say most of the things I mentioned already because of time, and also I know maybe you are exhausted now because it seems in the morning. I do understand even myself. uh, I'm exhausted as well. I can say everything that I was okay for the remarks. Thank you so much to get this opportunity because it's hard to get times like this because uh, our politicians, I'm so sorry to say, they think about themselves, which is selfish because after voting they are running away. Even if you are having a big challenge, they are going to tell you dot and I'm A B C up to Z. Whereas if you need to vote, it's simple. They come to you and give you everything. But when we are looking something that is needed for us, you are going to struggle a lot. So thank you so much by involving us and trying to hear what you are experiencing in different locations that we are staying in. Thank you so much. I so wish that as you are started right now, it's not the end. It is the beginning of the way forward to develop the Eastern Cape. I was so happy. I'm so sorry to go back. I was so happy to hear that the issue of of the America. Is it America donated for the rural what? I never see even anything change in my location, even in my town. You can see that is a mess, more especially in my town. So, thank you so much to get this time. I'm very very happy. I can experience as someone who's born again. I do have that power. I'm an African. I'm a noble son of.
No, thank you very much, Mr. Miekwa. We also appreciate your time. You can now then be excused, but of course, as you said, this is not the end of our engagement, of our relationship. It is, as you are saying, the beginning. And we also have noted your invitation for the Commission to come on an unannounced visit to your community to witness for ourselves some of the issues that you have presented. And we take that invitation very seriously. The provincial manager is certainly going to act on that. So thank you very much for that. And we wish you now a good afternoon. You may be excused.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner. I think that has brought us to the end of sessions for today. We will be kicking off at 8:30 tomorrow morning again, and hoping that by then we will have all of our technicalities sorted out, all the out so that we can just run smoothly. Starting, is it Agri EC will be at 8:35. So if we can make sure that all problems and concerns and challenges are sorted out before 8:35 and all tests have been run, then we will see everyone tomorrow morning. Thank you so much. Session adjourned.